this is what I'm having for dinner. I'm actually having kimchi rice with kimchi fries. Okay, the cheese looks rather pathetic on this rice, but this is so bomb, guys. I love it so much. It's like the best. Hi guys, my name is Em and welcome back to my new video. So let me adjust this a bit higher. Okay, I'm actually currently nursing a hangover now, and I just went down to bought my first meal, and the time check now is actually 5:08, and I'm having my first meal of the day. So I'm actually having Korean food, and today I decided to do like a mukbang sort of video because I wanted to talk about something that I've never actually talked about it before, and that is my career choices and my career path my whole life. So I've actually received DMs from you guys asking me like what are some tips to give people who have just graduated from university. Oh my god, it's so hard to talk and eat at the same time. Or if I have any career tips and tricks or whatever to share with you guys, and what the hell am I doing. So I don't know why, but a lot of people are very curious about what am I working, like what's my full-time job, etc., so that they can use my career as a rough guide on what kind of job they should look for. Okay, so let's go all the way back. I had my first job when I was 15 years old. I was working for an eBay online clothing store, and I just had to take pictures of the clothes and upload it on the eBay account, and I was being paid $500 a month, which is very good for a 15-year-old kid. But after that, the shop closed down. Then I went to work in different kind of restaurants. So I worked in Watson's, Paradise Group, Ben & Jerry's, Arbite, Long John Silver. So I worked in all these places, and last time the pay for Watson's was like $4.50. Long John Silver was $3.50 per hour. But I guess times have changed because the current rate now for part-time jobs are like $8, $10 if I'm not wrong. So I worked all these part-time jobs all the way until I reached university. Okay, one thing about me would be that I cannot stop working. Okay, I think I have ADHD, but it's not medically proven, but I do have all the symptoms of an ADHD kid, whereby I have very short attention span. I have to constantly be working all the time, and like I just need to constantly be moving. So I guess I never really go and diagnose it because it hasn't reached a point whereby it has really affected my daily life, so it's fine. But with that being said, at least you guys know that I'm someone that constantly needs to be working. That's why I'm always working all my life. Okay, fast forward to university. So when I was in university, I worked for events modeling, which sounds very glamorous, but it's just another part-time job, okay? Whereby if you guys go on the streets and you see like girls like giving flyers along Orchard Road, you know, for perfume or like for body shop or etc., you know, those are what I call events modeling, or in another term for it will be talents. I really wanted to work this kind of job because I thought that they were more fun compared to working in the cafe. So then after that, I asked one of my friends to introduce me to a events modeling job, and my very first job was for Tiger Beer, and I was being paid only $15. Okay, I say only $15 because as I worked longer in the modeling field, I realized that $15 is a fucking low rate, okay? Which means the agent cut me by a lot, but I didn't know because I was still new, okay? So the average rate for events modeling job ranges from $30 to $40 per hour. Yes, I know you guys will be like, what the hell? Is there such a part-time job whereby you get paid $30 to $40 per hour and you don't have to sleep with the person? You know, like I'm not a social escort, obviously. So this type of job is like a whole new world, which like nobody has ever like touched on it or talked about it online, because I guess you are only able to find such jobs through connection. Along the way, I met a lot of other talents where they introduced me to nicer agents, better agents that are able to pay me $30 to $40+ per hour. During my whole university life, I was so consumed with earning money that I didn't really go to school. The only time I go to school is to tap my card and to leave school and to go and work. So at that point of time, I was earning a good amount of 2 to 3k every month, and that's a lot for a university student. Okay, so I just really like earning money, but my biggest regret would be I don't know how to save money. So during that whole period of time, because I earn considerably quite a lot for a university student, so I was spending money, drinking every weekend, opening bottles, buying nonsense, eating at like restaurants or whatever. But I hardly splurge on like expensive bags, which is very stupid, right? Because all my money just go to clothes and like meals and meals and meals, and I ship all of them out. So all my money, oh my god, I wish I bought myself a Chanel bag. So okay, so I guess it was, I'm very blessed that I was able to work this kind of job, but it's a double-edged sword, because when I was being exposed to like easy money at such a young age, I really don't know how to control my wealth. And like after that, when I graduated from university, I really didn't have the heart to go and find a full-time job, because at the back of my mind I was like, you know what, if I put my heart and soul into working as a talent, I can earn like 4 to 5k a month, and then my timing is flexible, I'm not tied down, etc. You know, all these kind of things started flowing in my head. And then a lot of people tell me, Em, why not you go and try insurance or property, since those jobs earn a lot of money also, and then like it's free and easy. So I was like, oh wow, not bad. Then I weighed my choices between insurance and property. Eventually I went with insurance, because if you guys have any insurance agent friends, or if you are thinking of going to insurance agent industry, today if a person buys a plan from me and they pay on a monthly basis, I actually get a recurring payment, which means a recurring income for a period of time, which I think will be very helpful if I eventually move on to becoming a mother and I don't want to work, so I still want an income. I thought that insurance would be helpful, so I joined the insurance industry when I was 21. I stayed in the industry for around 3 years. First 1 year of the job was okay. I pretty liked the job. I like being able to talk to people, etc. I like having clients and everything. But as I go deeper into the career, and it's very sad, because a lot of people always tell me like, oh, and you have a lot of potential, you do so well in this job, and then when I don't do well, they get disappointed in me. And I'm someone that cares a lot about what people say about me, which is bad, because you're actually supposed to not care about what people say, but I'm just that kind of loser lah, okay? So then the whole career was a huge struggle, and when I wanted to leave, I couldn't bear to leave, because I couldn't bear to leave my clients behind. So I was going crazy. That was like my most unhappy period of time in my life. And also I was going through a breakup, and then like I was drinking so often that I didn't wake up for work the next day. Like it was a very dark and bad period of my time. And I guess I never really talked about like everything that I'm saying now in this video online, because I always want to portray myself to be a very hardworking person, very independent, etc. But actually I'm just a normal person that's struggling with my career and struggling with my life, okay? So after that, I always thought that it was a company issue, but actually it wasn't a company issue, it was me, but I didn't know. So then after that, I quit that company and I moved on to another insurance company, which I thought would bring me to a better height lah, and it failed. Okay, so the moral of the story, I suck at selling insurance, and I just suck at doing sales. Okay, I hate to admit this, but I really suck at doing sales. When I see my peers, which are the people that I went training with, like my colleagues doing so well, I feel extremely pressurized. Like, why am I not doing well in this career? Why am I such a failure? Etc. I just felt really demoralized. So after I left the insurance industry, I went to join a bank. I still don't want to give up. I die don't want to give up, because everybody keeps telling me, Em, you can do sales, you can do sales. I want to prove to everybody that I can do sales lah. I like it better in a bank, although it's very rigid. There's a fixed timing for me to go to work. I have to work on the weekends, etc. But as I grow older, I know what suits me and what don't suit me, and I really need to be like constrained by fixed timing, etc. because I have no self-discipline. I dare to admit to you guys, I have zero self-discipline when it comes to work. So then after that, the bank was better, but still I didn't do well, because I really hated my job, and I guess I just really didn't like talking to people after a while. It got very tiring to me. Like, I just want to be in my own shell, you know, like in my own world. So then after that, which was just last year, I got myself a new job, which is the current job that I am in now, which all of you guys are very curious about. It's currently just an administrative role, supporting the sales staff in a startup firm. It's very different from the big banks, because I really wanted to go back to the bank so that I can enjoy like the 28 days leave, cash benefits from the bank, etc. But being in a startup firm, I have no bonus. My pay is relatively low. I only have 14 days annual leave, which is very little compared to the bank. I do not even have any cash benefits for personal use. So it's really very far cry from my previous jobs, but I feel that I'm a lot happier now, and I just feel so relieved when I see that I'm in the job is actually really like brainless in a way. There's no progression. It's just a very simple administrative job. But I guess along the way, after being in a job whereby I felt so unhappy for the longest time, I just really wanted to focus on being happy rather than earning money. Because I guess you can never earn enough money in the world, but you only have a limited amount of time to be happy. I'm really focusing on my happiness now, and I feel that I'm really happy in this job because at least I don't have targets to meet. I don't have to go and meet clients. All I'm doing is just servicing my RMs, and I go to work, I end up on time, I go home, I reply all of you guys on my DM, I interact with you guys on my IG story. It's very simple life, you know, rather than like I need to be in my full-time job and then I need to be on my social media. So I guess I was really very ambitious. I wanted so many things, but actually there's only that much things that I can do on hand, frankly speaking. So what are some tips that you guys want in terms of career? Like I mentioned, I'm not the best person to give advice, but I can help some of you guys because I want to be relatable to you people. So I guess if you're still studying, one thing that I regretted not doing would be to study harder. But I guess even if you give me a chance to study now, I also wouldn't study hard because it's just who I am. But if you're someone that's rather studious, please study hard, do well in school, so that when you graduate with your credentials, you can actually land yourself in a better job that can give you a higher pay. My grades were like super mediocre, just pass, everything was just pass, so it was very hard for me to get a very good job. Don't just go to school for attendance, literally go to school and listen to what the teacher has to say. If you just graduated, don't know what to do, finding a job is never easy. There's a lot of trial and error. If you are lucky, your first job might be your favorite job. But for people like me, for the majority, 80% out there, they really don't know what they want to do. So I suggest you to see what's your current interest. And for people who are really facing difficulties with getting a job, one thing which I feel that students can do when you're still a student would be to go for internship. I didn't go for internship when I was in university, and that's my biggest regret, because if I went for internship, I could be in a better job now. That's too late for regret. So if you guys are still studying in university, please go for internship. I know the pay is like shit, but at least you get an experience, and experience really will help you as you get a job in the future, you know. Because I have always been in the sales line, so once I enter the admin role, right, I suck. For fresh grads, one thing which you guys can take note of would be to go for graduate program, which is very good because you get to try the different kinds of job in a company. For example, for 3 months you'll be doing marketing, for another 3 months you'll be doing like admin, for another 3 months you'll be doing sales. Then after that, you already know what you really want to do. So a lot of MNCs are offering graduates program, even SME, but I'll recommend you to try in an MNC firm, because I feel that in MNC you actually learn more stuff. Although in an SME or in a startup, you do more things because you're like a Saigang warrior, right? Like all the side you also have to kill. But I feel that in an MNC, when you learn how a real MNC work and how the structure is like, it will be very helpful for you in terms of landing yourself into your next job. Okay, then I did get 2 DMs from 2 girls before telling me that they are struggling at work because like the environment is not very good, the people there are not very nice. So one thing which I've really learned from my past experiences of countless failed friendship issues or like my career would be, a lot of time certain people react certain ways to you. The reason why they react to you is because of how you are as a person, how you are behaving, how you make them feel. So when you feel that your environment is bullying you, or your environment is not very good, what you can do before pinpointing fingers would be to ask yourself, what am I not doing correct, or what am I doing wrongly to make make my colleagues have such a bad impression about me? I guess as you grow old, you will come to terms with it. So what I would suggest people who are really facing difficulty in your working environment would be to talk to your colleagues. Don't be afraid of your environment, don't be afraid of confrontation. And if the person just doesn't appreciate you being confrontational, then you know that the person's maturity level is not there. I guess that's pretty much it. And oh yeah, and maybe one last tip, to be always involved in your company's activities. This is one thing that I strongly believe in. This will help to create a good sense of belonging in you. Then you will stay in your job. So I guess that's pretty much it about like my career tips and like what's my current job. At the current state, after being lost for so long, I'm sure you guys can tell because I'm super not consistent with my contents on like YouTube or social media or whatever. My goal this year is to really kickstart FATFOAL because I love making videos for you guys, and it has been an ease because I found two really good video editors who are learning as well. So what I really like would be working with people who are growing so that we can grow together. Then so I really hope to produce more content this year. And the reason why I must have a full-time job, because like what I mentioned, I have slight ADHD, or that's what I think I have, and also because I strongly believe in CPF, especially when I want to get a house. I mean, I've been working insurance for the past 3 years. I never really contribute. I only contribute very little, so my CPF don't really have much money, and if I want to buy a house, I gotta use liquid cash, which I don't really want. Comment down below and let me know what do you guys think, and what's your current job, and like what are some of the difficulties you have faced along the way. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me and eating my very cold dinner. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.